Kicks MP.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bulls stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. You look at the Bulls, well, their previous series was no walk in the park. They really had to fight in order to make it to these conference finals.
Oh, yes, they did. And we'll see if that affects their energy level at all. But they do come into this series as the favorite at home. They just got to set the tone here in Game 1.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by Towns.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's the Cobra from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Chicago. Something that I've never seen before in any sport. MP going on record that not only is he guaranteeing his team will advance, but they will get the sweep as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that quote from MP. I had to read it a second time just to make sure it was real. That's how wild a guarantee this is. MP is putting it all on the line with a statement like that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the Bulls head coach. Well, coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard.
For spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Brunson passes to Towns. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Ooh, took him no time. Looks early. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Can they get it? That one falls.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of White.
Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter. No good with the elbow jumper. Here's the Cobra. He's got 18. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Here's the Cobra. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. New York also changing it up. Clark comes in for Bridges, and Clarkson subbed in for McBride. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Towns finds Clarkson to the middle. It's Hart on the wing. Towns a screen on Giddey. Hart from long range. Chicago with a rebound. They've won 8 straight games and have swept their way through the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Yeah, they've looked unstoppable, and the speculation has already begun on whether or not they can go undefeated on their way to a championship. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's Clarkson missing. Bulls leading by 13. Pass to the Cobra. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the three-pointer goes. The Cobra's got 24 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Clarkson for 3. Buries it from 3.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's the Cobra. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Chicago ahead, up by 16. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And time for us to get back into it here. Making a switch here. McBride's checked in. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. So on the floor for New York, they've got Miles McBride, Brandon Clark out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He finished with 60 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's the Cobra. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Yabusele a screen on White. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Bridges outside. Pass to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. And the Cobra pulls it down. And here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. The Cobra's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Clarkson for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Shot left block. And again, it's Chicago.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's McBride. And he makes it. McBride's gotten his 2nd bucket.
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
There's the drive. Shot's good by the Cobra.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now a timeout called by New York. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Giddey. New York also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. Pass to Clarkson from the arc. New York, again, can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Back to Brunson. Now McBride. The three is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. McBride's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Here's the Cobra. Give him 35. Yep, that one goes.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Inside. Here's Brunson. He got a piece of it. Here's the Cobra. Brunson defending. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the Cobra. Drains the triple. The Cobra's got 38 points.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Brunson with it. The three is up. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point? Yeah. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's the Cobra in at the point. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
And Brunson, here we go. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Brunson. He has 7. New York working the ball around now. Towns a screen on White. McBride passes to Brunson. And it's all from three-point range.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back. Here's the Cobra. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Cobra's got 42 in the game. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Brunson outside. He can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
White for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 8.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the... me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Sinks it from distance.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
McBride on the wing. Towns outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by White.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the Cobra. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Here's the Cobra. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Buzelis' shot is good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And he gets it to go. Buzelis has got 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And he drops the first. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Giddy's checked in for DeSumo. And Herter's subbed in for White. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Clark is checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. Clarkson's checked in for McBride. And Brogdon is subbed in for Brunson. Down low. Pass to the Cobra. Collins with a screen on Brogdon. Back to Collins. And it's good for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Clarkson missing. And so it's Chicago making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals.
We won the game. I don't think it affected us at all.
So, water under the bridge, then?
There was never a problem to begin with. That was just folks in the media trying to get...
Back to you, Brian.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For
trip. Imagine if...
That's fair. Text me address, okay?
Okay.
And I mean,
The family on the baseline has a young child. Cute family.
Definitely. But the point is to keep an extra eye on them and also introduce yourself.
What for?
So then we finished up lunch,
Yeah, but also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, to keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have a can open to deflect any ball that goes sideways.
Good advice, thanks. I will remember to do that before the game starts.
You're not going to the right places.
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song, and waitress.
Wow, cool. Nah, don't even get me started on those things. No, I'm serious. Those things are spying on you. Like, people are always. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player just hanging around listening to all the stuff we say to each other?
Why would anybody be listening to us? I don't have anything interesting to say.
You'd be surprised. People are very comfortable invading. I saw your report on shooting guards this morning.
Eastern Conference. Take a look at the Knicks. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do them any favor. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. The Cobra out there with White. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Bruzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's McBride. White covering. McBride passes to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Cobra. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep. Pass to Brunson. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Down low, here's Bruzelis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
With his soft touch around the rim, Bruzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Here's the Cobra. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's Brunson missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Now here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over to the wing. Towns finds McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one done. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
All right, guys, before this series started, all the media wanted to talk about was the problems in this locker room. Look around you. Y'all see problems in this locker room? All I see is winners. And that's what it's going to be when we go out there tonight and we stamp our ticket to the NBA Finals, all right? So let's do it, guys. Let's get this win. Come on, let's go.
Conference Finals, Game 4.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs on 2. You take a look at the Knicks. They are on their heels, facing elimination down 3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Bruzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Coby White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. MP talk the talk, but they have backed it up in a major way so far. He guaranteed a sweep, and they can fulfill his prophecy with a win here tonight.
And if he pulls this off, this will be the stuff of legends for his whole career. To tell a team you're going to sweep them, then actually going out and doing it. Give MP all of his flowers. He's earned it, and then some for backing up his talk.
Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside McBride. Here's Brunson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Oh, got that one up quick. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 6 points. Here's the Cobra. Give him 8. To the inside. And finished off by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. From deep. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Sends it home from three-point land. 11 points in the game. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. And gets a rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Oh, there's the alley.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Brunson passes to Towns. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Clark is checked in for New York. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. The Cobra passes to Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Brunson.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. Brogdon's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the Cobra. Knocks it down from distance. The Cobra's got 14 points for the game.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Screen by Hart. And Brunson, here we go. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Giddey. Here's the Cobra. 14 points for him.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Knicks trail by 10. Outside Brunson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Throw it down on the lob.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. And how about this team so far in the playoffs? They've won a staggering 11 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
Yeah, can they keep this going is the question, right? I mean, so far they have been dominant in this postseason. They are a buzzsaw that no team wants to go up against right now.
Brunson with the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Bulls. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining. Some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Yabusele, and it's McBride in for Brunson. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Dosunmu. He's out there with Zach Collins. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's the Cobra in at the 1 spot.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Knicks trail by 14. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
I just love the ball movement.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. And here's Brunson. He's got 14. Pulls up on the wing. Collins with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Clark outside. Back to Brunson. And he drives in. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 16 points now.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to Buzelis. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brunson passes to Towns. To the paint. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Clark. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
White for 3. Pure from three-point range.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Brunson surveys. Driving inside. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Chicago leading by 18. Out to the right wing. Outside White. Chicago passing it around. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Clark, the pass to Brunson. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
White, good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
How about Brunson showing his burst to the rim? Speed and vertical on display.
Here's the Cobra. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they're watching this series slip through their... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Towns has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Buzelis. Launches a 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's McBride. Launches it. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And when Brunson drives it, he draws attention, and that helps open up the perimeter.
The Cobra passes to White. And again, another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson to the inside. And another dime for him.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And while the feat is astounding, we've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Inside. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Vucevic against Towns. Back to Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 24.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Down low. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keep...
And the Knicks making a change here. Clark's checked in, and the Bulls also making a change. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Left side Brunson. Got a hand on it. Pass to Dosunmu for 3. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
1:57 left in the third. Chicago's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Pass to the Cobra. To the left side wing. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Outside Brunson. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to the Cobra. Back to Dosunmu. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And he lobs it up. And another dime for him.
And he's now tied for the third most single-game assist in postseason history.
Man, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, a master class in playmaking. Clark outside. Pass to Hart. To the middle. Here's Brunson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And again, another assist.
And he just continues to serve up dimes with pinpoint precision.
His assist total now tying the record for a playoff game. What an amazing performance.
And think about this. He now sits alongside Magic and Stockton, Hall of Fame company. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Clark. Hart comes in for Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. The Cobra passes to Smith. And another dime for him.
We have just witnessed history, folks. The all-time playoff record for assists shattered.
Oh, he's been in complete command, right? Orchestrating their offense to perfection.
And to break a record that has stood for decades, held by two of the greats of the game, John Stockton and Magic Johnson. What an incredible feat.
On the court for Chicago. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's the Cobra in at the one. Chicago making a switch here. And so the Chicago Bulls win the series and will move on.
Lots of credit for the work and effort that they poured into winning this conference. It's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference. And every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year. The
Right here.
MP. No. Yes, Miss Melinda Hart.
Thank you. Congrats on the win, MP.
Thanks.
There was a lot of talk throughout this series about issues in the locker room related to your social media video.
I just needed to put my head down and focus. The videos were becoming a distraction, and nobody wants that, especially this time of the year.
So does that mean we won't see any videos in the finals?
Honestly.
All right, I talked with Mr. Forbes, and we're going to let Xander here back in the locker room.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, bro. Hey, yeah.
Appreciate that. Under one condition.
Yeah, whatever. What's that?
Don't make us look stupid.
Come on, Coach. I got y'all. Y'all know me better.
I'm serious, MP. We don't need any outside drama. And if you even come close to crossing that line, Mr. Forbes will ban Xander permanently.
No, we understand.
Listen, Coach. Okay, we got it. NBA Finals. A lot of people thought I'd never make it here.
A lot of people aren't giving you a chance to win. You playing a team that hasn't lost a game yet.
12-0. Very impressive.
People are saying they could be the first team to go undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you look pretty calm for someone about to face a juggernaut.
My entire basketball career has been an uphill battle, Zan. And people have doubted me the whole way. But I made it here for 2 reasons.
That's him.
The first is that I believed in myself when nobody else did.
What's the second?
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Bulls delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Look at the Mavericks. This is it, their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the finals.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Launches a 3, and down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from the Cobra. And what more could you ask for in this NBA Finals matchup? Not just one, but 2 teams that have stomped their way through the playoffs to the tune of 12-0. Neither has lost. Wow.
I'll have to get the stat guys to double check, but I don't think 2 teams have ever met in the finals with no playoff losses. No matter what happens, this is going to be an incredible series that we'll be talking about for quite some time.
Here's Irving. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's the Cobra. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Irving passes to Marshall. Back to Irving. The Cobra with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Throws it up high, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Davis. And it's blocked. And they get it back. They get it back. Chicago leading by 7. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Here's the Cobra. He's got 9. Fires from deep. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Inside, Irving. Got a hand on it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this way.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Great D that time from the Cobra.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosumu's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at the Cobra, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Now, here is Russell. Tight defense on him. Over in the corner, Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Giddey in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Hardy. Giddey defending. Hardy passes to Russell. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Chicago making some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Kobe White. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. .34 seconds left in the first. Russell inside. Good.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And stolen by Russell. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Pass to the Cobra. Up in time. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls lead by 8. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we're back with you as these two... 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They've made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And the one thing you always got to be careful of is how different the NBA Finals are from every series you've played so far. This is going to be the absolute biggest challenge they faced. And we may see this group in a much more competitive series here in the finals.
They've got Dosunmu. Josh Giddey is out there with the Cobra. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Wright in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He contributed 20 points and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Mavericks trail by 16. Russell with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 7.
And sensing the situation, Russell with the stop and pop. Nice choice.
On the wing, Dosunmu. And the Bulls another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
Chicago leading by 14. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one drops. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And here's Collins from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Russell kicks to Davis. Gafford goes up again. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Mavericks trailed by 19. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Vucevic checked Ellis. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Flag. Thompson, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's good from long range. Marshall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the Cobra. 15 points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Thompson for 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Kick by Vucevic. The Cobra passes to Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Irving, good.
Impressive work inside that time from Irving. He is one of the most talented scorers in this league.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's the Cobra. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 20 points for the Cobra.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls out front. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
The Bulls leading by 18. getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. And Thompson kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Dallas. Pass to White. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, he may no longer be an all-NBA caliber defender, but clearly Thompson can still make an impact on that end.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Irving's gotten half of his three-pointers to fall for him. 3 of 6 on the night. And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from the Cobra. The Cobra's got 23.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Irving misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Cobra and the Bulls, another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at the Cobra, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Derek Lively.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Thompson for the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. The Cobra's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Thompson. Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 9 points.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
It's White on the wing. Another 3 for Chicago.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Irving. And here's Davis for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 12 points for him.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's the Cobra. And the Bulls, another 3.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
It's stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. The 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Irving passes to Lively. Right side Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Here's the Cobra. From outside off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Shoots. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 20. The 3, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from the Cobra. The Cobra's got 15 points in just the second half. Pass to Lively. Now, here's Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Over in the corner, White. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. That one drops for him.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. The Cobras got 38 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Back to Irving. The 11-footer. Vucevic with the rebound.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's the Cobra. Good, another from three. He's really slapping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Irving. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's the Cobra. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
So it's And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then
back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later.
Austin, how's it feel knowing your client MP handed an undefeated team his first L?
All right, guys, you don't need some rah-rah speech from me. You know what's...
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Bulls have everything to fight for. Their path is simple.
Welcome to the NBA Finals. One question on everyone's mind. Will this be the night? You look at the Mavericks. Few, if any, saw them dominating like this to start the series.
They're playing their best at the best possible time. In control and eager to seal the deal tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Right side, Russell. Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Yo, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
They set a pick. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And it's Chicago with a board. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
Here's Russell. It's tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Davis. Russell has the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Here's the Cobra. Another 3 for Chicago. It's been a tough series for MP and his team going against such a dominant force in these playoffs. They have their backs against the wall in a win-or-go-home game.
You know, you can always steal a game here or there in the NBA, but over the course of a 7-game series, the more talented team usually wins. It's not over until it's over, but MP has a tough hill to climb.
They get it back. Vucevic, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He scored 53 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Yeah, some tough points from Russell. That'll fire up this bench.
Bulls leading by 7. 4-3. Another three for Chicago.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. On the wing, Davis. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Thompson's got 6.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Bulls making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Hardy, the pass to Gafford. Here's Hardy. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Washington. And the... This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Thompson outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Gafford. Down low. Here's Washington. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls on offense. Here's the Cobra. Another 3 for Chicago.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
On the wing, Davis. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's the Cobra. He gets it in there. The Cobra's got 30.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this Pip Mavericks trip. So for Dallas, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Flag comes in for Marshall. And Russell is subbed in for Williams. Smith out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. And it's the Cobra in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot by Russell, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Russell finds Davis. Back to Russell. Now here's Lively. Here's Flag. Still no points. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lively with a screen on White. And it's rejected. Dosunmu with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Fires in the triple. The Cobra's got 37.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Chicago with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple. game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. For Chicago, Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Buzelis is subbed in for Giddey. Dallas also making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively, and it's Thompson in for Christie. .152 left in the second. Davis finds Russell. Back to Davis. Over Buzelis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Cobra. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
In transition, here they come. Stolen by Russell. Thompson outside. To the inside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Out to Thompson to end the drought. That shot, no good. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's the Cobra. Another 3 for Chicago.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Dallas is shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Russell, the pass to Thompson. Dallas, no good that time either.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Right side, Russell. To the paint. Davis, the pass to Russell. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Dallas Mavericks.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the 3. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No, maybe.
Thanks for joining us.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And Russell's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Gafford. Beyond the arc. The Cobra can't hit. Russell, the pass to Davis. Shoots over Vucevic. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Ooh, nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
Davis has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And Vucevic slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Russell, and Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Cobras got 51.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Russell finds Thompson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Back to Russell, looking to win the run. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's the Cobra. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Part of the development of White's game, setting up teammates more.
On the wing, Thompson. There's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Cobra. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Outside Davis. And here's Flagg outside. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Herter's subbed in for White. And Dallas with a change here, too. Washington's checked in. The shot by Russell, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside. And again for 3.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And again!
And he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Boy, he's been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
His airness with some company on that lofty perch.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The open shot by Thompson. Nails the wide-open jumper. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his...
Good! Another from 3.
And you talk about competing against yourself, he is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Never resting on his laurels, he has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic, breaking his own record for 2nd most all-time. And now he holds 2 of the top 3 spots in postseason single-game history.
It's a night like tonight that shows he is always competing. And we talk about the players getting in the zone. He lives in the zone. When you're putting up 30 or more points from three-point land in a game, you're simply demoralizing the defense. And we've seen that tonight. And this series has become a very historic one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Lets the 3 fly, and the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got his 5th rebound in this one. No good, misses at the buzzer. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Chicago ahead, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication.
group substitution here for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Christie. So, nope.
60-plus in the win for you, MP.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to eat. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone or the basketball gods are going to get you.
Well, no one wants that, MP.
Definitely not me. Alrighty.
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Richard Jefferson.
All right, here with special guest Deion Benjamin after MP and company secured their second win of the NBA Finals.